What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Gage. I'm back with another banger. Today we're gonna be doing a part 2 of the interview video I did with my dad. Busta,
hey,
you got some questions to ask my dad today?
Of course.
Riley, you got some questions to ask my dad today?
I got a couple. What about you, Bus?
I don't fuck with you.
Whoa, bro. Whoa. All right, guys. If you didn't see the first interview video I did, go check that and link down below. I already filmed this video before, but this is the part 2 to the video I've already done, and y'all seem to like that one and y'all had more questions, so we're finna go ask my dad those questions right now. And Riley has some questions, Busta has some questions, so we're gonna have some new updated questions, maybe new cars, I don't know. Let's just go get Tim and get this thing rolling. All right, Dad, we back with another interview. Remember last time? It was a good interview last time.
I enjoyed it.
So we got some new questions. Hopefully we'll answer new questions that are more updated. Riley, Busta, you got some questions you're gonna ask too?
Yeah. We'll let you start it off.
All right. So the first question is: every morning you look at your schedule? Usually, how busy is your schedule?
It's different on any given day, but I work out on the weights 4 days a week. I play tennis 3 days a week. I get all that out of the way first.
How long does those usually take?
Tennis is an hour and a half. Lesson and an hour and a half drill. So 3 hours of tennis, 2 days a week, an hour and a half, 1 day a week.
I'd be gassed.
And then I hit the weights about an hour a day.
That ain't bad.
4 days a week. That's it. So then after that, take a
That's
shower.
all in the morning.
That's all in the morning. Early to bed, early to rise. Makes a man what?
Healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Okay,
Bang. Bang.
So get up early, do your stuff, and then take a shower, and then get to the office around noon or 1.
What time you usually come home, or how long are you usually at the office for? Or do you have to go to
5 or 6 o'clock. So.
You never have to go to apartments or nothing?
No, I haven't been in a complex in years. I don't even know where they are. No, I just go to the office. I leave there about 5 or 6 every day. So I get a good, after lunch, good 4 hours in.
Okay. When do you plan on retiring?
Never.
Explain to them why you won't retire.
Because then I got to come home.
Nah, there's more stuff.
No, I just,
because you want to
keep your mind busy. You know, you can't, I mean, I'm going to travel a lot, don't get me wrong. Going to go to Belize, going to go to Telluride here next month. But yeah, I want to travel, but I don't probably ever plan on retiring for good.
For good? You don't want to retire?
Good. I mean,
when you can't go to work no more.
You just don't want to just not work no more, kick it on a yacht for a couple months?
Oh, I'm going to do that.
They still work though.
But
you still want to work?
I got my laptop with me or my phone.
Nah, you got to leave all that and go on vacation.
Here.
You just got to have a clear mind, just, you know what I mean? Just looking at the ocean.
Speaking of vacation, you just came back from a big one, huh?
I was in Thailand for a month. Yeah, that's
For a month? You was gone a month, for real?
Yeah, a month in Thailand.
What you mean? We was here.
It didn't feel like he was gone for a month. I felt like he was gone like for 3 weeks,
He
man.
didn't miss me at all. Been gone for a year.
Oh,
Did you go to the store? Yeah, I was gone for a month in Thailand. Mission trip. It was really good.
is that when you
Really
went to
good.
go see, what's his name? Manny?
Many packages?
Koenigsegg.
That's Sweden, bro.
He just came back from the other day from
Oh, you're talking about Pagani.
Yeah.
That was in Italy. I went to Italy. I went to Croatia.
That's what I was saying. He came back from Italy. I saw you
I did.
there.
Yeah.
He was gone for like 2 weeks. 3 weeks.
Yeah, I went 20. Yeah, something like 3 weeks. But I went to Croatia and then to Italy.
Remember, he was literally left when we were here.
We were in the pool, yeah.
You was
you were getting ready to go to Croatia.
So the Thailand trip was before that. So my bad.
Oh,
yeah.
And
So I know I wasn't tripping.
And what'd you go to Italy for?
To meet Horatio.
Oh, wow.
Man, that was killer trip. Got to go to the factory, got to see everything from start to finish. Like he built stuff when he was a kid, like a motorcycle, had that on display.
Dang.
Got to look at all the history from the Zondas that he had on display that he made to the Wyras to the BC Roaster. Then he took me in the back and showed me some stuff nobody's seen. Got to check out the C10.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't take a picture? He didn't let you.
No.
Hey, the C10, that's what we said that last interview.
It's killer.
The other Pagani, nobody knows like what it looks like.
Killer. And then I got to see he made 5 Paganis. He's gonna make one, but it's like $15 million. The guy
So
said,
you're
I
not
ain't
getting
spending that much. So he made 5 of them, and it's like $7 million. But I got to see that one.
They all
I ain't
one on
supposed to say, those 5 are the same. They may do different colors, I'm not sure. But as I was there, Horatio was like, look, the truck was pulling up, because all they had was a model, a little model car of it. They had a full scale of it that they were delivering. He hadn't got to see it yet, so he took me down there. We got to see it unveiled right there.
Wow.
Dang.
Really cool.
Do you speak good English?
Not at all.
No.
He speaks Spanish because he's from Argentina, and then he
Sounds like Busta.
speaks Italian.
I'll speak English for sure.
Okay.
Not good English.
For
What are you talking about?
Killer trip though.
You got to see the car, right? This Brilliant, that's supposed to be here in what, 2 weeks?
Oh yeah, I sat in it. They had a big unveiling for me,
That's
champagne and everything. It was killer. They just didn't have like the seat belts on there, and they didn't have a few emblems and stuff, but they were shipping it like in 10 days.
So it's probably already on the way.
It should be on the way, yeah. I mean, within 30 days it'll be at the house for sure. So sometime probably early August.
Oh, okay. Do you have any other investments in like a different state or a different country or?
Yes, got a house in Belize. That's a different country.
Yep.
Central America. Land in Mexico, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I got different states here, but out of the country, those are the only.
What other states you got here?
Colorado. We got a house in Colorado.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You also have a boat on foreign waters.
Yeah, my boat's in Europe right now.
Yeah, that's true.
What made you fall in love with the cars? Like you could have had anything in the world. But
Yeah.
what made you want to get cars?
As a kid, when I was like y'all's age, man, I just dreamed about them. Like it was a Lamborghini Countach back then.
Yeah.
In those
That's
days.
what Stradman's always talking about.
Yeah.
But couldn't even afford a Corvette. So I got to step my way up.
Yeah.
I always wanted them, just never had the money for it. So
that's what drove you every day.
well,
Well, like one of the reasons.
The desire really to get out of where I came from. Because we grew up poor, and you always want to get better. So that was my motivational factor.
So
work.
The car that you always wanted was the Lamborghini Countach.
That was one of the first supercars I would call it at that time that I wanted.
So now that
They didn't have all these other ones,
so
get it today.
Now that you could afford it, would you ever get it?
Nah, I knew it. I didn't know it.
I just had to
They're
ask.
cool, but no, it's not for me.
So it's interesting to see how your tastes change as you get older.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You change into different cars.
Well,
I remember getting picked. We would get dropped off at Brinker. Big, huge Ram truck.
Yeah.
Big, huge. I
Oh, the gray one.
Yeah, big, huge Ram truck.
This one person, I saw this a lot actually. Do you invest in stocks?
I do, but not a whole lot. I'd rather put it in real estate.
Yeah.
Stock market's been great, don't get me wrong. For the last 5 years, it's just gone crazy.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think of cryptocurrency?
Oh my god.
I mean, it's taken a big hit over the last 2 months. It went from a year ago, nothing, to skyrocketing, to losing half its value in the last 2 months.
So you would never put your
I don't
money in?
like it. It's not for me, but I mean, it's the future.
After that talk we had on the way to Gage's graduation, we were talking about the stocks. I thought about it. I put $30 in it. I'm down $4.
You're down $4.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too bad.
Found
only
$4
like-
off the ground since then.
That's like 12%. Not too bad.
I put a whole bunch of money in Dogecoin,
did too.
and it went up a good amount. Then I took it. I was like, oh, I made some money, and then it skyrocketed, and I didn't get the.
Dogecoin went all the way up to like, I think 70 cents. I bought it at 8 cents.
I bought it at 3 cents and sold it at 6 cents.
You doubled your money.
Yeah, I doubled my money.
wrong with
But
that.
I
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
could have made a couple more.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
I saw this one a lot too. What gives you the motivation to wake up every day at like 5, 6 and go to sleep at 8?
I don't go to sleep at 8 o'clock.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
There has been some times where you're like, oh,
Occasionally. I'm usually 10 to 6. That's my normal schedule.
That's not even
10
that
to 6.
good. That's
Sometimes-
8 hours.
Yes, perfect.
That's
I
what
love
I
10 to
mean.
6. 10 to 6 is perfect. Sometimes if I got up early for whatever reason, I may go to bed a little bit earlier, but that's kind of my normal schedule. What gives me the desire to get up every morning like that? Had it since I was a kid. Wanted to make it. Can't make it staying at home in bed.
My sleep schedule is the opposite. 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.
That's so bad. So bad.
It's not true.
Well, sometimes it is.
Yeah.
All right. At what point did you in your life did you know this stuff was getting real? That you knew like you could be set for life.
Yeah, I was a finance major, so I could always see the numbers.
Yeah.
Putting it together and making it a reality was the key.
Yeah.
But yeah, after probably the first, I was a partner with some guys before I went out on my own, and so I saw how it was working. But then the first deal I did on my own, it took me about a year to refinance that property, put a bunch of money in my pocket, and it was for real then.
And you just kept going and going and going.
Just flipping it, First we sold some, because I didn't ever raise money, just me and my family, and sold some to get some more money by others. And I thought, man, if I could just buy one property a year, that was kind of my goal. So I set some goals for myself. Some years we didn't buy any, some years I bought 3 or 4. I hadn't bought any in the last 2 years because the market's so high.
So would you say to be successful, you have to set goals for yourself?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
How many goals did you have? Would you have like a 5-year plan, 10-year plan?
Yeah, I did all that. Yeah. Now I'm just, kind of reached my goals. That's not saying I'm finished, but
Yeah, but you're gonna keep working.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But
Chilling
money's not
more.
everything. Chilling more, living life.
Did the 2008 market help you or hurt you?
Helped me a lot. We didn't buy anything 2008, 2009 during that because the market was coming way down, but it provided opportunities to buy.
And you think that helped you to get where you are
Get
today?
more, yeah, because I got stuff at a low basis. Bought a bunch of properties back then.
Buy low, sell high.
Buy low, keep them.
So you don't like to sell? You like?
I don't like to sell. We sold some a couple years ago. Think about this. We sold 4,000 units. It's about $20,000 a unit higher now. $20,000 a unit on 4,000 units. That's 80 million. 80 million.
80 million.
In 2 years. I left on the table. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
So the 2008 helped you. Did COVID help you or hurt you?
COVID kind of hurt us a little bit, but we're blessed in that although our delinquency went up because people weren't paying due to COVID, and they didn't have to pay, and we couldn't evict them. So that was bad. So our delinquency went up. But we're blessed because our collections still went up during COVID. Rents are higher, just occupancies are full, blessed, and we're good operators.
What car do you think is overrated? Like a hyper car?
Out of the ones he owns or out of the ones that
Both
are out there?
Ones you own.
I love all my cars, so mine are all overrated. Maybe the Senna.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Nothing wrong with Senna. They're actually making a comeback. I looked online today. They're trading right at sticker price. Whatever sticker price. Now, unfortunately, I paid $350,000 over for my Senna, but that's the way they were when they first came out.
Yeah.
So they're making a little comeback, and they're a good car. They just don't get that much love. So that's why I may sell that one.
I think you should just wrap it.
We may. If I come up with, y'all come up with a cool enough wrap.
Tiger stripes.
Are you tripping?
For me, you saying hypercar or just sports car?
Both.
I don't like anything. I don't like Aston Martins.
Really?
Nah, I don't like.
I kind of starting to like the new
Resale
ones.
value
Like the,
on those? Ooh, resale
the
value on those are
Vantage.
terrible.
Vantage and like the DB11.
They look all right, but they got a lot of problems, and market goes way down on the market. So that's why I don't like those. They look okay though. Hypercar, any Lambo.
What's wrong with the Lambo? It's a beautiful car.
I know. No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Centenario?
I would do the Scion or the Centenario. That's about the only two I'd do.
What about the Speedtail?
I was about to say.
I personally don't like speed.
I don't really like
It's just
it
me.
either. I don't like those rims.
Yeah, they look weird.
Yeah,
But it's such a long
it's a
car.
long. Yeah,
Doesn't it
long
have one
tail.
seat in the front?
No, it's got 3 seats, one and then 2.
Yeah, one
right
seat in the
next to
front
each
and
other.
2 in the.
Two in the back, kind of behind it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. It's nice.
I'd rather have the Senna.
Than that, yeah.
What about the
P1.
Is that the P1? You like the Senna? I personally like the Senna more than the P1.
P1 looks like the 570 and 720 and all them other ones.
Yeah, honestly.
Almost.
So have you heard of Manny Koshman?
I have.
What do you think of his car collection?
Very nice, very nice.
Very nice. What's your favorite that he has?
Probably the Hermes Bugatti.
Bugatti.
Yeah, and I heard he did that on several of the cars.
He's done it on his Pagani, his Speedtail, and his Bugatti.
What does that mean?
So basically, you know what Hermes is? The
Brand.
It's like a leather.
You know,
brand.
everybody wears the
Hermes.
belt
Hermes
with the
belt.
H on the
H
belt.
Oh yeah.
So basically, he took the leather from that company, took out all the Bugatti leather, and put that leather inside the Bugatti.
Oh, inside the car. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that?
I
to one of
wouldn't
your
do it
cars?
because I asked Horatio about that, and he said the amount you pay to do that really doesn't add any. It adds about that much value to it, so you don't really get anything out of
You
it.
don't-
Other than it's
It'd
cool,
It being cool.
but as an investment, it's not really all that. I only know him because my banker and his banker are the same. We went the same banker.
So would you ever go there to visit him?
He set it up. He said because I was going to LA, and he's like, hey, if you want me to set it up, we can go see his collection. But I was too busy. I didn't go.
I'd like to go.
That'd be a cool
I'd
trip.
like to go. All right, what was your worst investment and your best investment you've ever made?
Best investment was doing the apartments. Obviously, killer on that. My worst investment was in the stock market. It was in the S&P. I did some future stuff, and it lost like $6 million.
Lost the Bugatti and a half.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, I pay taxes on that money, so
Yeah.
How do you
It's a
know
lot more than that.
something's a good investment before you make it?
you got to do all your due diligence. I always talk about start with the ending in mind. So if you know you want to get to X, that's the end value. Work back from there. How do you do that? So you got to
Okay.
do all your models and your due diligence, and start with the ending in mind, and figure out how you're going to get there from today. Get present value today. How do I get to there? So I start with the ending in mind.
So what's your ending in mind for the cars?
Have fun with them and sell all of them one day,
And do
or
what?
give them to these kids and let them fight over them.
I already know we get busted at yours.
That's my dog.
Wow, sorry.
How much money do you think you spent on the cars total?
What
for
I-
the
what I spent
past, ever since
talking
you
about
got
these
the
hypercars?
ever since you got the 488 Before I was even a YouTuber.
15 million.
Including in the truck.
Your car every year.
I didn't have a lot of money.
Your car every year, man.
About around 15 million.
Ah.
So you mentioned earlier about getting rid of the Senna. Would you trade that for something else? Do you have something else in mind, or just the other ones that are already coming?
Just ones that got coming.
What about the Porsche? Do you like the Porsche or not really?
918?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, but it's kind of Senna.
It's on the same level as the Senna?
Yeah.
But you don't see those very often.
You don't see Sennas very often.
I don't see any of them cars very often.
Well, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
When you were like really working at the apartments every day, what was your schedule like when you were waking up in the morning till you were going to
Same
sleep?
thing.
Yeah, I used to get up at 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Work out. I was at the property by 8.
8,
Yeah, and then I worked till like 6.
6, and then went straight home.
Yeah, after that I go home. But
8
it
to
was
6.
Yeah, it was all day.
A
Every
little
day.
more than a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And a little harder.
I work Saturdays too.
You work Saturdays.
Yeah,
You only
yeah.
off day was Sundays.
That's it.
And you were at church every Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I already know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you know that.
And then, okay. Next question. So, every time you get a new car, you're like, oh, this is my favorite. So, you say that about the Bugatti, and now you said that about the Koenigsegg. Which one would you rather have if you had to sell one of them?
One of those two?
That's a good one.
That's a tough one right there.
But he also has another one coming in a couple of weeks, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, that one's my favorite now."
I don't think he'll say that about the Pagani. You've seen the Pagani in person, so.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh,
Third favorite?
I don't know.
You forget about the LaFerrari.
Is it top 5? Is it top 5?
They're all different, you know.
There's about 5.
They're all different, so I like them for different reasons. It's like, which kid do you like the best? I love you for you, I love Tanner for Tanner. I don't love y'all more than the others, so I don't know. I'd probably put the Senna down there on the bottom just because it didn't get that much love. It's like Stepchild, but it's really not a bad car.
I like it a lot.
You've driven it 3 times.
The LaFerrari is just classic. I hate to kick him down there that low, but I kind of like driving either the.
I feel like you don't drive the Ferrari though.
I don't drive any of them really.
I know, but
Y'all drive more than I do.
I know, but I feel like you never drive the Ferrari though, like compared to the Bugatti.
No,
Literally
because
the Bugatti, because you just got the Koenigsegg.
yeah, it's because I just got it. The Koenigsegg is cool to me because I'm just figuring it all out, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be more apt with the BC Roadster because I had the wire. So I'll be more used to that one, but
We'll do a part 3 when the Jesco gets here, so he can say that one's his favorite.
C10.
Okay, so
well,
but
that
which one would you
C10
rather?
that C10's killer.
Oh really?
What about a
Yeah.
C8? The C8 nice too.
Corvette? He's talking about Paganis.
Pagani C10.
You know what the C8 was though, right? That was the Zonda.
And would you ever get one of those?
Possibly.
I don't know. It's too like old.
He's gonna
fashioned.
complete
You know
the
what the
trifecta.
Zondas are trading for right now?
They're probably way up there.
$7 million.
Sheesh.
They were 400,000 or 500,000 sticker price back 20 years ago. They're like $7 million now.
Dang.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Hey, the C8's still nice though.
The
All
Corvette,
black.
the
Oh.
Corvette is nice.
Okay, so which one would you rather? Which one would you sell?
Please
Koenigsegg or
Senna.
Bugatti?
Oh.
No, Koenigsegg or Bugatti.
Ooh. I'd look at the market and see which one got me more money.
Nah,
I sell
not
the
that.
Koenigsegg. I feel like
I mean,
Koenigsegg you get more money off of it.
No,
Especially
no,
right
no
now.
money. Just
looks and
looks and drives. And
Man, that's a toss up. I really don't. I wouldn't know. It would just be flip a coin. They're right there
wow.
for different reasons, but they're right there.
But I feel like if the Bugatti's heads and it lands on heads, you're gonna be like,
Well, if I had the C10 already, then I'd let go of the Regera.
And that's supposed
Really?
to come when?
That's late 22, something like that.
Oh, that's a
you'd
lot.
let go of the Koenigsegg?
If I had the C10, actually I don't know because I was thinking I'd let go of the BC Roadster.
Yeah.
I don't know. Between them three, it'd be tough, boy. It'd be
Talking
real
about
tough.
don't
And
have
then-
emotional connection.
If I had the Jesco, then maybe I'd let go of the Regera.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That's what I was thinking earlier.
So if Ferrari and Lamborghini and these brands ever come out with an all-electric hypercar, would you get it?
Nah.
I mean, right now I say no because I had the chance to buy the Bautista and the Rimac. Rimac's the Croatian one. Bautista was the Pininfarina.
Well, Tesla's coming out with theirs as well.
I'm just not there yet. I like the hybrid. I love the combustible engine, hear that engine roar and all that. So right now, no, but down the road, who knows?
So in 15 years, these cars might be worth a lot more because they're like that?
I think because they're not going to be probably making them anymore, right?
Yeah.
What do you think they're gonna be making?
There ain't gonna be no gas
All
stations.
All electric.
Yeah.
No gas stations though.
That's what
Like,
I
you're gonna
heard.
drive it.
I've heard it, instead of like gas stations, they're gonna turn them all into like electric ones.
Later on,
It's gonna be
probably.
some years, dude.
I'll be dead and gone. I ain't gonna worry about it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
I'll
can't,
probably
can't
be
say
gone
that.
too.
You might live to 120.
Hope not.
You won't be able to walk.
Exactly.
What other things do you like to do in life besides work?
I heard.
Fly fishing.
Yeah, I heard you were a big fisherman.
Yeah.
Love to fly fish, man. That's my favorite pastime, probably. I'm gonna go do something. I mean, I love, the yacht, and I like
But really, fishing
doing all
at
this.
heart.
Love fly fishing. Like I like fishing in general. I'm going Saturday. That's bass fishing. That's
I'm
what
going
I like bass fishing.
Bass
I
fishing.
like,
Once you learn how to fly fish, it's so technical. You got a little bitty fly. You got to get that fly, drop it in there. You got to work all your line with the river going down. You just barely move that fly, they're not going to touch it. It's really, really technical, really, really hard. But once you figure out how to do it, you get that trout on there, and they're beautiful.
you could.
Brown trout. No, I throw everything back. I don't kill nothing. Brown trout, rainbow trout, salmon, all kind of beautiful fish.
But you can only catch trout doing that though.
You can do it on a bass.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But you have to use a fly.
Yeah, it's fly.
Basically,
But
you're
you
like
can actually
flipping
do,
it back and forth like this, and it's just barely touching the water.
Oh okay.
You actually don't even touch the water. You just lay it out there on the water.
Oh, really?
But lakes, these kind of stagnant water. Kind of need that fly moving. But you can jerk it, kind of make it pop. Bass will hit it.
I got another question.
Here we go.
Not your worst investment, but what is like the worst purchase you've ever made, or most regrettable
Most regrettable.
outside of like investments?
Like, what was just the biggest waste of money?
besides that chain? No, I'm playing.
And then and then you win in your car, and you're just thinking like, dang, this was the worst thing.
Not even cars.
Nah.
You just were
I
like,
mean-
man, I really just did that.
Like you had to.
Maybe like you just went shopping and you spent $20,000 on clothes or something.
Done that.
You didn't see too
It's
bad.
all a waste.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. I mean, I don't know. I really had anything that I've really regretted spending money wise.
What's something that you've regretted not investing in? Like you were presented an opportunity and then not done.
Well, if I just look back 3 years ago on apartments, if I'd have known, nobody knew. But now I regret not buying a whole bunch more. But I didn't know the market was going to do what it did. So you can't cry over that.
So really, these apartment stuff, this really is like a market thing. And like next 5 years, it could be really down.
Oh yeah, it's cyclical. I mean,
Yeah.
overall, it's probably the best, in my opinion, the best long-term
Investment.
stable income because people have to have a place to live.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't afford a house.
Right.
They can go rent an apartment easy. There's different levels of apartments: C class, B class, A class, brand new construction. So people always have to. Look at all the people moving here. That's why they're building all. That's why you see construction everywhere. They're building these parks to house all these people. So housing is always a good long-term investment.
Would you ever do one of those like big skyscrapers or whatever they're called in Dallas?
I probably would. It's not for me.
That's like that Grant Cardone dude.
Yeah.
I don't do new construction. I buy older stuff and renovate.
So you don't buy these big high rises
No,
with
no.
these fancy apartment buildings and all these brand new things.
First of all, it takes way too much money. Usually those are funds, it's not individuals doing those kind of deals. Like they got big Wall Street money behind them. Yeah. And they're just making fees and stuff. But the hedge fund's making all the money. Takes a lot of money and a lot of risk too because the costs are so dang high. You got to get $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for a 2-bedroom apartment. When the economy goes down, that crap's gonna hit the tank.
So you focus on rent that's in between, like.
Affordable.
See, he's trying to make it better for everybody. Other people, they
Well, you
money
also
money.
take apartments that
for the people.
are kind of run down a little bit, and you.
They're all run down.
you
I've renovated. I
them.
add the value. So I buy value added.
So you're kind of creating your own
Creating
value.
your own value. Exactly right. Think about it. Like, well, you ain't that old, but like when I was y'all's age, the house we grew up in, my dad paid $25,000 for that house. Today, that house it's over in Pleasant Grove, Southeast Dallas. It's probably worth $150,000.
Yeah.
Which ain't a lot of money for a house nowadays.
Yeah.
But from 25 to 150,
And that's smart.
it's always going to be worth more later on.
Yeah.
So that's why I like real estate.
But so are you gonna
Long
hold on to all these things you have? But think about it, you could at least hold on like to at least 2 of them and just see where they go from 10 years from now.
We'll see.
Along with the apartments, do you have emotional attachments to anything? Like
Investment wise,
like cars, house.
Never with him. He don't care about nothing.
So if somebody
Cold-hearted.
Cold-hearted.
somebody came to you and said, "I'll give you $6 million for the Bugatti, would you
I think a lot less for him. I'm playing. I'd be gone tomorrow.
Really?
Be gone today. Yeah, I know, no emotion. Not to real estate, not to any investment.
No, like, oh man, I really like that car. I'm sorry, it's not for sale. Everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Even this house.
Oh yeah, it's on the market right now.
Even this Rice Krispie box,
Yeah.
You'd sell that Rice Krispie box.
Hey,
$100.
if I could buy it for 50 cents and sell it to $1, I'll do as many of them as I can. Double your money.
You're
I don't care
scaling.
what it is. Got to be scalable. Got to be residual and scalable. Those two things.
I feel like you also gotta have some hustle in you too, though.
You do. You
Oh,
do.
got to.
Gotta have hustle in you.
Yeah.
I noticed you had something around your neck. What is that?
A necklace?
Oh, I thought you were talking about my shirt.
Oh, the boat and the necklace and the watch.
See the boat.
$20 million shirt.
Oh, that's the boat we went on.
Hey, amazing places.
Amazing boat.
Amazing. That
It's
slide,
It's a safe haven. We named it that during COVID.
That's
Safe
nice.
haven.
Yeah.
So who made the shirts? Y'all did the shirts made up?
Yeah, we just had them made up.
Would you sell the boat?
Yes. Everything.
you can't sell the
everything.
boat, no.
I sell the clothes off. I sell everything.
She can make
But you
money.
had to keep one thing. If you had to keep one thing out of everything you have that you could not sell, what would you keep?
Probably a car.
I'll say you keep
Your
the Lakers.
bed.
You're talking about
Mattress.
investments.
Oh.
You had to keep
I thought you
one
were talking
thing.
about like a mattress.
Well,
I'm gonna buy you out right now, but I'll let you keep one item.
my bank account.
No, that you get to keep that already, because I can't take your
I'm
bank
playing.
account.
I got to keep one thing. What's the one thing I keep?
So you can keep the house, the cars, the plane, boat.
Probably be the boat.
Probably the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's
can take
worth more than I got in it, which is good. So I've got equity already. It's really worth it.
Would you trade? Which one? If you had to sell one of them, would you sell the boat or the Bugatti and Regera together?
Whichever one I made more money on.
You don't care about.
I don't. There's no emotional attachment.
Whichever one's gonna make you the most money, you taking that one. Straight up, right?
Because you can always buy another one.
That was another question. Should we be expecting a new boat anytime?
No.
Okay, not anytime soon, but in the future. Maybe like a battleship, like a
what about for
hundred.
the-
Yeah, I
1,000.
mean, we've already looked at a couple,
Yeah, I
but
heard-
we're really not.
I heard this was a starter boat.
It kind of is, but it's a dang nice starter boat. You know, my partner's about crazy like me, so he's always looking for something bigger, better, nicer. But well, I love our boat. We actually chartered a yacht when we were in Croatia because ours wasn't ready.
Yeah.
The boat we chartered was 25 foot longer than ours,
was
and we
big.
paid $200,000 for 1 week. And I didn't like that boat near as much as mine.
Really?
No.
So we got the jet skis.
Well,
we got
I mean,
the slide.
they didn't have the slide. They had some toys, not as many toys as ours, but I just like the design of ours a lot
Yeah.
better. Ours is modern,
More chill.
sleek. Yeah.
I was KO'd every night. I was so comfortable.
It was comfortable. The food was the best part.
Oh, the ham and cheese.
When we first night we got there, we had like some fish and tacos. Oh my god.
Chef's bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well.
Gustavo. If there's a kid out there watching that grew up just like you, what's like one thing you could tell them? Like one advice you can give them?
Advice? For business or what?
Just anything, like them trying to make it out, like where you came from, Pleasant Grove. Like they say there's somewhere worse, and they want to make it out there.
Gotta keep grinding.
First thing I would tell them, I tell them a few things. First, most important thing I tell them is to trust in the Lord with all your heart.
Right.
And lean not onto your own understanding, but acknowledge Him and He'll direct all your paths. That's what it says in the Bible. So that's the first thing I tell them. Then I would tell them, don't let nobody outwork you. Work, work, work. Don't let you be the first one there and the last one leave. If you outwork everybody, you're going to succeed. It's just like the little man on the football field. The quickest man on the field, no matter if you're little bitty or not. Look at Sproles. That cat's so fast, they'll find a spot for you. He outworks a lot of people. So don't let nobody outwork you. So if you get your direction right, and then get your work ethic right, all that's going to line up.
So if you were a teenager or a mid-20s right now, what would you be investing in?
Well, I wouldn't have any money. So it'd be hard to invest at that age.
So if you had $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 saved up,
It'd be hard to really invest in real estate at that, at that age, and not necessarily at that age, but with that little money. It does take a lot of money to make money. If I was young wanting to get into business, I would say go to work for a local real estate firm. That way you can be on the job training.
Yeah.
You can learn everything right there. There's nothing better than that. And then maybe you can get a little piece of a deal one day, put some of your money into it. Get a little piece of it, then they flip it, make more money, and just build it up. And it doesn't happen overnight. Success definitely doesn't happen overnight.
But would you also say, like, people see you having like this luxury lifestyle and they see it's come from real estate, but wouldn't you also tell someone if you don't have a passion for it, don't do it though?
I agree. Yeah. And just because real estate's great, right now is not a good time to invest in it.
Yeah.
It's higher than it's ever been. I've been in 25 years. I've never seen it this high. So I'll put my money in it right now. Now, all the deals I have had them for a while. You know, I bought them low, and my basis is low, and now they're worth a lot more. But I can't go out and buy nothing right now. So don't go get in it right now, because I say that, and it can keep going up, and it might, but it's got a lot of chances going down than it does up, because we're in unprecedented waters. It's never been this high before.
You would say now is the time to learn.
Learn for sure, and hold off, see what happens in the market for a little bit.
3-4 years maybe.
We'll see.
Hey, maybe if you do retire, maybe you should open up your like a little school or something.
Yeah, would you ever teach people how to do it?
Nah.
You know, Manny Koshman does those like lessons. He charges people.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You better be on a yacht. Maybe a Zoom call here and there, fishing or something.
He's like, yeah, so just put 10% down and
Sell. Bye.
All right, guys. Well, we're done with this interview. Maybe there'll be a part 3 when you make different investments or something.
Got to get more questions.
More questions. Well, I feel like we went through a lot of questions. Maybe a different interview. I don't know. Maybe a different category or something. I don't know, but
Good times, good talk, everybody. Deuces.
this could have been a podcast, bro.
yeah. What do you think about starting a podcast?
I ain't doing it. All right, deuces, everybody. We done. We done.
Out there looking like a old damn list. So much money on me, told you bitch to hold my shit. Ice on me cold, got me frozen in a bit. They love to hate, but they don't know how much work we put in. Okay, I pull up. Don't know why they think they know us. Used to hate, now they say that boy kept gon' blow up.